Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here. It's time for video number 5. My Detroit Red Wings NHLPA 93 Let's Play. Just having a look at OBS here. Please don't stop working, you utter piece of shit. And it's a new play session. It's day 2 for me. I'm doing 4 games at a time. Things are getting serious. We just smashed the Minnesota Wild. Can't remember what they're called back in the day, in the first incantation. But yeah, we are back, and well, this is going to be much, much harder. We're going to be in serious mode today. As soon as the game starts, it'll be serious business. We're going to be going to Canada if we do beat Chicago here. Edmonton and Vancouver away. Boston, Montreal, Washington, New York. I'll tell you something. On the other side of the draw, those are 4 very good teams. And if you have a look, both teams are evenly matched. It's going to be very, very interesting indeed. We're starting away, 2 games away, of course, before 2 games at home. I've never lost a game on camera. I don't mean ever, whilst doing this in my previous 2 NHL 94 playthroughs. And I'd like to keep that going, but I've got to be realistic. I think a defeat could be coming here. I just want to get through to the semi-final. Could take 5 or 6 games this, who knows, even maybe 7. I hope not though, because it's another bloody video to upload. And I just want to apologise before we get started, ladies and gentlemen. Just listening back to the recording from yesterday's play session, and in headphones I can hear a loud droning kind of metallic noise, and I don't know what it is because my laptop's fan is on, but it isn't that. You can hear the laptop's fan, and look, I'm a guy who gets fucking 10 views per video. I've got 300 subscribers, about 5 to 10 people who watch my videos, and it's not worth having the best production values in the world. I've certainly not got the worst, but they're where they need to be for my channel. But that was grating to my ears, and I don't know what it is because it kept coming in and out. But what I will say is, obviously, because of my house flood and all the bullshit that's happened in the last few months for me, you know, I didn't know that all these technological devices would survive. And my microphone, it seems that something has happened to it, because I've got my headphone jack into the laptop and it's fine. Put it into the microphone and it's not. So if it's a loose cable on the microphone, sorry, on the headphones, my Sennheisers, it'd be happening all the time, right? But no, it's just the microphone. So maybe it's the little slot where the jack goes into the microphone, the issue. I don't know. Holy shit. Okay, that's how we're starting. Guys, allow me to concentrate. This is all about the hockey. Unadulterated ice hockey going on here. No bullshit. Might not even talk that much here because this is 2 teams who quite simply could be in the final. At least in my lifetime, I don't think these 2 have ever been in the final together. But they have been in many finals, albeit I don't think Chicago won the Stanley Cup in the 90s. Might be wrong though, guys, I'm guessing. But they definitely won it in the 2000s, in the first 25 years of the 21st century. Good, I'd say 4 or 5 times maybe, I want to say. Ooh, past that. Well, in the last episode, guys, I really introduced you lot to sweaty goals and what they're all about. And they are a thing on an NHLPA 93. Could be happening here. Ooh, they didn't. It didn't. This has been a hard start. Number 20. Brilliant defending. Oh, yes. It breaks. The Fedorov. Da, da, da. Oof, nice. Da, 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 da. Shit. I'd be very surprised if I get a shutout in any of these 4 games. It's hard to keep a shutout as it is on this game with the sweaty goals. Hallelujah, it's sweating goals. Amen. Whoa, how many fucking players have Chicago got on the ice though? Look like they had about 7. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I'm trying to get into the sweet spot. That's a brilliant pass. Oh. Oh, this is high quality. This is high quality, this. And I'll tell you something. My goaltender is having a good game. And he's needing to. You can see the difficulty here. This ain't NHL 94, kid. This is where you upgrade from NHL 94. Not that it is an upgrade, but what I'm saying is, this is fucking hard. Keep shooting on that angle. Ooh, yes, there it is. The backhand goal. The shorthand goal. Miller assists Yzerman. He's playing on the left wing. Detroit 1 to the good. Shorthand goal, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't think Chicago deserve to be behind. I'll be totally honest. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a cotton picking fuck. Michel Goulet, I think it was called. Brilliant, number 23, wriggles away. Oof. I'm not overplaying in this game. Oh, dear Lord, my play was so slow there. Oof. Get the feeling I can't really complain about sweaty goals. The goaltender. Been absolutely phenomenal. But we are in the first period. He has sprawled out onto the ice for that one. This is so much more satisfying though than the Minnesota game, and I did tell you guys, and if any of you lot have never really played this game, you're just watching it for the first time, you might be like, yeah, I'm sure he's just saying that. I'm totally not, and you can see the difference between this and the Minnesota game. Wait, that's hooking, I think. Slashing. Chris Chelios. I think this guy actually ended up playing for Detroit, you know. I think I'm right in saying that. Right at the end of his career in the early 2000s. It's a penalty again. Number 17's on his way. Oh, it's gone under Ed Belfour. You don't see that many goals of that nature go past the great man on this game. That did. Was that Gallant with the goal? I think so. 2-0. Still in concentration mode. Brilliant defending there. Oh, and someone else is going... Oh, it's an offside. I thought that was a penalty. That one caught me off guard. That onside? I think it is. Yeah, it is. That would have been a one-timer goal on NHL 94. One of the reasons the game's easier. Wow, how did he miss the target there? We're dumping the puck. An engrossing period of hockey, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we're reserved to be 2 up, but we are. On we go, second period, shooting up. My prediction here is they're going to get a goal or 2, but I think we'll score again. Oof. Goaltender sprawled onto the ice. It's that anticipation. That's what I love about when that happens. What happens next? You know? Ooh. Good passing. Number 26. He is slow as hell. Not many body checks in this game so far. Oh, that is such good defending, man. Belfour saves it, but he can't save the rebound. It's Yzerbert. Assisted by Yzerman. It's Yzerbert and Yzerman. Don't know how you pronounce that name. I'm going to say Yzerbert. Not sure of the origins of it. Could be Eastern European, I guess. I'm not sure. Not that much. Oh, nice. Puck passes coming off the sticks so far. We don't deserve to be 3-0 up, let's say that. It's been a close, engrossing game. Chicago could have scored 4 or 5 goals themselves. And oof, the goaltender knocks down the Chicago player. It's so different in this game, because even if you pick auto goalies in NHL 94, when your goalie has the puck, you can still control the goaltender when he's controlling the puck with his stick. And here we go. Dirk and Gallant or Gerard. Oh! Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Hit him again. Hit him again. Oh, there we go. Dirkie Graham. Absolutely obliterated. Could be in hospital for a few weeks with that one, I think. He fucked around and he found out, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, Bob Probert instigated it. Of course he did. Thank you again for that. Can't remember now on the mods that I've played, and I should remember, but it's not something you necessarily think about, is it? But I can't remember if they got rid of the fight instigators or if, because I think they can do that when they patch and mod the game. Because the fight instigator thing, I wonder why they did that at the time. You instigate the fight yourself. I don't get it. It's something that perplexes me. And it's unfair as well. Because most of the time it goes against the game of the actual human who's playing the game, not the CPU. And I know that they can add things such as that nature, because in some of the more modern games, there's different penalties. And also penalties that sometimes are 4 minutes long instead of 2. Things like that. I've got many different modded versions of NHL 94. Last month I was playing one, I'd never properly given it a go, but it's an international version. International teams. But they've also put women's teams there. So there's the men's teams and then the women's teams. And you can play men against women, which is obviously ridiculous. And it doesn't tell you which is which. You just got to play the game and see. Oh, pick that one out. Konstantinov, assisted by Miller. It's 4-0. It's a big score line. I'm not letting my guard down. I don't give a shit. Oh my lord. Oh, look at that. He picks the puck up as he's falling. That was so cool, man. Yeah, I won I think it's the World Championships. I went random and it picked me as Canada, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? I was on easy street. Teams are different as well from EA Hockey back in the day. There's some teams in that game, I've said it before, who are just in the game because it's a big catchment area of people who might buy the game. And I'm talking about Great Britain. But we're not in the World Championships edition. I think it was in 2023, 2 years ago. But teams like Latvia and I think Uzbekistan are in it. A country like Uzbekistan's going to have loads of Russians there, so yeah. It's more fair for countries like that to be in it. Anyway, is that 5? No, it's not. Brilliant. That's going to be offside if one of us goes for that, but it's 4-0 at the end of the second period. Seems one-sided. Maybe it's more one-sided than I'm actually thinking it is, but I don't give a shit. Chicago are still capable of winning this. I'm going through to the semi-final. Oh, brilliant take from number 23. Oof. Had a salad for my tea today, ladies and gentlemen. I said I'm in professional mode and now I'm talking about salads. Couldn't make this shit up, honestly, you couldn't. And it's stuck in my ways, really. I always have the same exact salad that I grew up with because of what my mum and dad had. And I never really experiment, I just have the same thing. And if you like it, I guess that's what matters, but... Can you tell how repetitive I want to say there's 3 or 4 separate organ songs in this game, but they play a lot and it's just nowhere near as good in that aspect as NHL 94. I wonder if there's... I keep saying this and I need to get onto NHLPA.com and just see the full list of mods. It's a bit dodgy though, you know, some of the websites. I remember once Malwarebytes Browser Guard told me something was trying to get me when I was getting one of the downloads, so I've always been a bit iffy since then. Yeah, I wonder if anyone has modded this game or any of the other games. Such a shame you can't mod in the actual seasons in the older games. Holy shit, that would be amazing. By the way, how the hell did they not score though? The thing is with PA 93 as well though, the organ songs seem to just play randomly a lot more than in 94, but because there's less of them, it starts to grate a little. And I've always said this, but they sound a lot shitter on the more modern Mega Drive versions. Whee! Jeremy Roenick going in for 2 minutes. The great man's not scored yet. He's pissed off, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but like I was talking about salads before, enough of the ice hockey. Let's talk salad, baby. That's what I say to the ladies. Ooh, it nearly went in, that. Alright. Lettuce, tomato, what a surprise. Red onion. Sometimes I have pepper, although uncooked peppers are nowhere near as good as cooked peppers. Like, they're game changing. Uncooked peppers are okay, but cooked peppers, whatever colour, holy shit, I bloody love them. Never really know what to have them with apart from certain... Sometimes I have them with sausage casserole. Fajitas. Good fajitas, peppers. But red onion, pepper, maybe a cucumber, lettuce, tomato, red onion. My dad always used to have an egg. A boiled egg, or cheese. Bit of French dressing or Caesar dressing. I like a good Caesar dressing, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a baguette. Oui, oui. Never had like shredded carrot with my salad, and I was thinking to myself, I don't know why. That'd be so good. But you just get used to eating a certain way and having certain meals, and you know, there's a lot of variety of things that I eat, but I do eat it the same way, and I don't experiment in the kitchen. And that's not something that the ladies like. You gotta get experimental in the kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go again. Oh, it's Gallen at it again. Steve Smith, and Smith got a few early hits in there. There's a few other fights going off. Look at this fucking prick. Oh, I'm backing myself in. He didn't go for the punch. I missed one. Got one. Oh, that's going to be close. There's the gut punch. But somehow, it's his head that's bleeding. Steve Schmidt. 5 minutes. There he goes. Not lost a fight yet, ladies and gentlemen. I do tend to lose some. Not guaranteed I'll win them all. Gerard Gallant. I think this was his last year at Detroit Red Wings. I don't remember him in like the late 90s. A gallant effort from the man. You see what I did there? Oof. 2 minutes to go. How on earth have Detroit kept a shutout here? How on earth have Chicago not scored? I did say that I would be incredibly surprised if we did get a shutout. But it's 5-0 now. And you may think it's an anticlimax, and that's fine, but I think I'm playing pretty damn well here. Riding my luck. Nearly making it 6. But it's incredibly ironic. Yeah, I really do think that we're 5 goals up against Chicago, but I think, you know, Minnesota, I won them 5-2, 6-2. So this game has been easier than most of those. Ooh. Someone's going in the penalty box. It's Brad Marsh. Bam, 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 ram, bam, bam, ram, da, 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 da. Let's keep that. Oof, that shutout now. Dumping that puck. Join me in episode number 6, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be looking to make it 2-0 in the series. We're still unbeaten. It's an absolutely sensational 5-0 win as someone hits the post. Let's just check the stats, talk a bit of shit for another minute or so, and the video. See what happens next. It's like rain on your Stanley Cup. 39 shots to 22. It's not that one-sided. One more face-offs. Body checks close. There's a lot of body checks for the CPU 35. You don't get that many against you on NHL 94. And the passing percentages are much higher in this game, but you don't pass the puck as much. That's something that I don't quite understand why it is that way. I understand the passing percentages might be higher because maybe they made it so that fucking annoying, aspects of this game where you pass it and it just hits the stick and comes off it and it's not a successful pass. But why is there less passes? Maybe it's the AI and they don't look for the pass as much. Your AI teammates. Look at that. Only 1 goal for Yzerman. And nothing from Fedorov there. This is well and truly a great team. Whew, I'm getting a bit of a headache, ladies and gentlemen. See you in episode number 6. Can we make it 2-0? Oh, let's save the state. No bullshit here. Save the state. Enemy of the state.